like, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Welcome back to the Treehouse Show. You just listened to Biters, out now on all streaming platforms. I'm your host, Cartasia, and you are tapped into the chillest podcast in the universe. Today, man, we have a very comfortable gentleman. You feel me? We got it's a cold ass Sunday, but he still came to the podcast to drop some cold ass gems. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying the conversation so far. You all are catching up, and yeah, don't know where this conversation is gonna go, but what I do know is by the end of it, you all are gonna know the story of a very inspirational and a very ambitious gentleman, and I feel like for that, the world is a better place. But before we get into it though, I want to give you a moment to introduce yourself. Name, age, fun fact, and relationship status.
Name, age. Someone name, age. I gotta repeat this shit back. Tay Dot. Most motherfuckers just call me Tay or Dot, whichever y'all feel comfortable with. Age 32. Relationship status in a relationship. Not married, but we together. Fun fact about me is, it's fun for other people that don't know shit. I watch a shitload of anime. Shit, I'm getting back into that shit. My shorty drawing, so I've been trying to show him some shit. So, motherfucker that look at me, they don't even think like, oh, this nigga watch that shit. I watch that shit. It's cool. That's it.
Yeah. Why you fuck with anime?
It's decent. Like, my girl asked me that shit, and my homies do. They be like, "Why you like that shit?" Because they be like you could watch the Baddies Club. And all that. I used to watch sports a lot too, but that's like most of that shit you see on TV. That's like some everyday shit. Watching females act crazy in real life, watching, you know what I'm saying, watching niggas do crazy, wild shit. I be like, that's my everyday. Like I go on train, see that shit. I go party, see that shit. Like we was just saying with the party shit earlier. So like that give me like a little escape to be like, all right, this cool, this shit. I know it's fake as fuck. I know it's a cartoon, so that give me that like, all right, that mental release of like, all right, or relief of just, all right, shit ain't always just, you know what I'm saying? Like just on point like that. Shit can just be comical sometimes. You just watch a little cartoon and laugh with your kid or laugh with your homie if you're into that shit too. Or I try to get my girl into it a little bit, so hopefully that work out.
Hell yeah. So, and they say it's cuffing season. You feel me? A lot of indoor time. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Shorties love that.
Nah,
just sit back, kick back, watch the movie. You get some ice cream. You feel me? Some popcorn.
I'm trying to get into scary movies, like all that horror shit. Like she like thrillers. Like what's that shit? Stranger Things. I don't like that. That's cool. I watched like first 2 seasons. It ain't grab me like that. So I'm gonna try to catch into it.
Hell yeah.
I like the real. I'm cursing a lot. I can curse on it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure. I was just cursing. I get that shit from my auntie and my mama and them. They like some sailors at the mouth. So I be like, I just get the rambling, get the same shit. But yeah, like I be watching like the real horror shit, like that gory shit. Like I be liking Jason's or that new one that's kind of out called Terrifier.
I heard of that.
Yeah, that shit right there.
Hell yeah.
That Final Destination, I'm heavy on that. The screams, all that shit. I just saw that I Know What You Did, that remake for I Know What You Did last summer. That was solid. But yeah, she watched like a lot of the Baddies Club, so I be getting into that. She just put me on that new shit that Tyler Perry got on Netflix. I forgot what it's called. Some in Black, Beauty in Black, or some Power in Black. But that's a decent show too. So it kind of give me a different dynamic from what I'm trying to stay away from already. But
yeah, why are you trying to stay away from that so much?
It's just, to me it irritates the fuck out of me. Like I be tired of seeing that shit on my everyday. Then I come home, I gotta just hit. I call it brain rot. I got saying watch this brain rot. I just saying get off the red line, which is the most treacherous CTA line to ride. Motherfucker already be smoked the fuck out with smoking squares on that bitch. I be like, cool, I smoke my weed, but I'm like, damn, motherfucker had that shorty on this bitch. You gonna blow this bitch up like that? That irritate me. I just be thinking about just be mindful of the space around you. Like, you'll get on that bitch, 30-minute train ride from where I get off to my exit could take 2 hours because motherfuckers want to fucking pull the string down. They want to sit there, block the exit. Motherfucker just got stabbed at the red line the other day, so they stop and bringing the police on there. Got to slow that shit up. I mean, there's shorties doing shorty shit. I understand motherfuckers was kids too, but like, I don't know. I just like, I'm at the age, I'm just tired of it now. Like, I just be fucking, bro. Damn, for that though. You know what I'm saying? I wish better for my people, but one day at a time.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that. Was you cutting up like that as a shorty?
Not super wild like that, like getting on the red line wild enough, but I had me some wild shit, like usual teenage kid shit, like fights. I think shit, my party life actually started earlier than it could have, because I'm a 87 Rink kid. I used to go there a lot.
Shout out the Rink.
I used to be my joint to go there. After the rink, shit, motherfucker was going to Mr. G's a few times in high school. Not that much though. Then after that turned to the house party scene. Motherfucker was just going to people's cribs. And shit, that was really when I was getting into shit, just like getting into shit at house parties, not in school. I really got to school. Like my mom was a teacher, so it really wasn't too much of, you know what I'm saying, going out of there and fucking up, and that's what I'm going home to. That was the last shit she was trying to. She said, you fuck up getting some trouble anywhere else. I don't get no fuck if you know what I'm saying? Because one time she had to come get me from the police station. It was from a school fight. Mad to the motherfucker versus she had to come pick me up from just getting into a fight because I got drunk at like some West Side shit. So yeah, she was waiting. So it was when I was going to school, yeah, not that, but like outside, yeah. But not even that much, like, it was like little street shit, little gangbanging shit, nothing too, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker wasn't out here drilling, killing shit, wasn't nothing nuisance like that, just outside with your niggas posted up doing street shit. Riding around, getting high, getting drunk, started drinking way too damn early. So, you know, it was fun though. Shit, I ain't gonna say it wasn't fun. Not make it seem like that shit was some sad times. Motherfucker definitely had a time. What the girls say, a time was had. So.
Nah, I'm already knowing. I feel like we look at things in retrospect, like damn, that was a time. But sometimes when you in that moment, well, speaking for me personally, when I go back to them times, I'll be like, damn, when I wasn't having a time during them times, shit, I was not having it.
Yeah, like when I told you, like I'm sobering up to that because ain't shit. I started drinking young in high school. I think I had my first shot of some liquor. I was 16. And yeah, young as fuck. And I remember like, this ain't that bad. I can see, I was like, this nasty as fuck though. But I'm like, shit, by like 18, I'm like, this some fiend shit. I remember this the most fiendish shit I ever did. I'm 18 years old. I do it now. I pay my dues for the shorties now. But I'm outside the liquor store like, hey, big bro, shit, you grab this pint for me real quick, or you know, I got the bread. I'm even tipping folks like, there you go, a little extra 5 on top for you too. You know what I'm saying? Look out, get him a little something. But yeah, I'm outside the liquor store bad, like 18. Just it wasn't like I was outside shivering. I had a house to go to. Like it's just they ain't finna sell to no 18-year-old. And if I'm at the cash register, you know what I'm saying, panhandling that shit, they gonna what the fuck on. So I'm outside the door just, folks, look out for me real quick. So that shit got too quick. Like, so I got tired of just waking up, and it came just recently. Like I just got tired. I just woke up with that. They said I ain't really a religious person. I am more of a spiritual, try to like kind of align and connect with people. But it is a saying. They say the devil will take it out your mouth. What up? No, they say not the devil. They say God to take it out your mouth. He take the taste out your mouth. So
what they mean by that?
Like whatever you got a taste for, whether it's something like it's not good for you. In my case, it's alcohol. For some people, it might be weed. For some people, shit. Some people, pornography fucking them up. Can't keep their hand off their meat. Some people, shit, they glutton. They eat too much food. They just some people are just couch potatoes. They just sit here and just can't do shit with themselves. So it's like one day something's gonna snap with yourself, and you be like, you know what? I do not want to do this no more. It'd be cold turkey. So it's like I woke up like that. Like last week, I was like, you know what? Nah. This ain't who I am. I ain't no drunk ass nigga. I ain't spent too much time wasted just passed out drunk. Like I was telling you earlier with my whips, I done fucked over a gang of whips behind the wheel. Like at least 4. Like damn, that shit get costly. And aside from just you think about like the type of accidents I was in, like a lot of them shits motherfuckers gonna walk away from. One, I spent out in moving traffic on the expressway.
What?
Like type shit like that. One, driving 80 don't even really like 80 out there about Joliet. The bridges don't even really like got railings on them. I got a Charger. Icy roads, I'm speeding in this motherfucker. I feel the back wheel going back off that motherfucker. Guess what I'll do? Throw that bitch in sport mode. Lucky I make it home. So just doing dickhead shit and just got tired of them. You know, so I'm getting older, family depending on me more. I just can't be checking out over no dumb shit like that. Like, especially if it's honestly preventable. Like you have to make that choice to get drunk and get behind the wheel, and that's, you know, then you fuck yourself up. Yeah, you got some good days you make it home. Like you got your you laugh about it next and like, dang, last night was crazy. But I got a real close friend of mine, a brother. You know what I'm saying? He didn't pass. Luckily, he didn't pass, but he was caught up in a very tragic situation where he had to sacrifice a very important piece of his life behind bars because of some alcoholic shit. And I just like, you know, you learn your lesson, you know what I'm saying? Like, I try to learn my lessons from other people's situations, so I try to say that's not gonna be me, but then I still drink, and then it's like, one day it's gonna happen. Like, I knock on wood, like I on wood a lot and try to stay very mindful of, like, you know, not to get so drunk. Like I tell myself now, if I do plan to drink and go outside, plan for that shit. I'm finna just catch this lift. Or if anything, like how with this one, most shit I could go to is be downtown, catch the public transportation and stuff for a reason. Like, or ride with somebody, and just if I know I'm getting to that point I'm drunk, just leave. Like, I ain't no asshole when I'm drunk. Luckily, I'm not that type of drunk. I ain't no belligerent, no showing my ass. Like, I ain't no bad person like that. I ain't violent, nothing like that. But it's just, I've had too many times that I'm comfortable to admit with that I just like blacked out drunk, and that's like the type of person I am. I be in situations where, like, it was a time motherfuckers had a big ass. My homie would never let me lay this down. It was a big ass bar fight. I'm drunk out my ass now. I got a flight to catch the next morning.
Bruh.
At like 6 in the morning. It's like, what, 2? Now, this what I remember. The whole time he say, I don't know how you missed this fight. I get up, walk to my car. It's like I had tunnel vision. Walk to my car. Don't remember how I got to the house. But next thing I remember, I'm just sitting in my car, OG knocking on the window, telling me, is you straight? It's 4 in the morning. Look at her.
I got a flight.
You know what I'm saying? Not even that. The crazy as hell, door unlocked. She get me out, I get in the crib. Bro that was supposed to take me, because he was my homie that's on my ass about it. He had to take me to the airport. I had him driving me, so I was the fucked up part. Left him at the bar. Damn. And I'm in the crib. Luckily he got like, 2 hours sleep. I'm waking up. I'm still on the flight, hungover like a motherfucker. But I made it though. Like, that was crazy. I still made it, but that was just one like classic situation when I was like, did not like how that went for me and drinking that night. So, and I was like, I had been like 24. So, damn. And that's just like, and I got, if you drink, you can drink. You know, that's some shit you do, but it's always a limit. You know, you got to find your limit. So,
yeah. How did you, I guess, like, even starting that young, what got you into drinking in the first place?
Party, son. I was going outside. Homies always kicking it what they was drinking. I remember my first drink I ever had was some Hennessy. So that's if you gonna do a drug, that's like shooting some coke. That's some strong shit. And that was like 2008. Yeah, 2008 and 9. 2008 and 9. So. In 2009, I had my first, like, it was some liquor, some cognac, some strong ass cognac. Shit wasn't even chased neither. So I've been a straight baby forever.
Off the rocks.
Yeah. Like, shit. It don't even gotta be off the rocks. My homie be on my ass about this. He say he can't drink his liquor high. I be like, pull that shit up, man.
Damn.
So, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. So I just gotta get a hold of myself. I had a conversation with my shorty the other day. And I was like, I remember having a conversation. Like I said, I smoke my weed, but I remember having a conversation with my OG. She smoked cigarettes. I remember as a kid, I used to always beg her, like, stop smoking. She still smoked. We had an almost near miss with her. That was really tragic. It was gonna fuck me up. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a little bit more mature about it now. Like now I'm getting more used to older family members passing. Not saying like that's something you just wake up used to, but I tell my cousin this, we turning into the adults in our family. Like we turning into them, you know what I'm saying, the generation who take care of the kids and shit. But I'm like, I tell her, I asked her, can you start smoking? Now, I smoke my weed, but then my shorty see me drink a lot too. And I used to call it, he ate, but when he was like 5, 6, and 7, I used to call it 6, 7, 5, 6, and 7.
I know you don't hear the end of that.
Man, I used to call it, I'm finna go, this some adult time, I'm finna go do some adult stuff. He just like, Daddy, you stop doing adult stuff. I wish you would stop doing adult stuff. Wow. Like, and I just be like, just a mirror image, just me asking my mom to stop doing that shit. So I'd be like, yeah, this was what they say, stopping generational curses. I'm trying to stop that shit. At that point, when him just asked me and I actually listened and stopped, because OG didn't listen, and you know, so she probably gonna be watching this shit, so I ain't gonna put too much of her business out there. But we just almost had a near miss with her, and it's like, yeah, that shit could have went south, and we didn't. We lost my auntie to the same thing, so it's like I don't want her. I just try to at least be better after that. So, and then my uncle too. Like, but my uncle was years before my auntie, but it's still like it wasn't natural causes. It was some shit that was really literally preventable. Like, just stop doing it. Well, if you do it, like I say, figure your limit out. Like, if you get into a point where you knocking a fifth a night, that's too much. Like a fifth. I mean, again. you go out to a party, all right, cool, that's Saturday, Sunday. But then, like I said, at night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, up next weekend, back again, kidneys ain't shit. I know they not. So so I know, like, I mean, that's some people, like, I got a homie now that do that shit, like, he just get drunk every day, like, and I know it get bad, like, now it can get bad a lot of ways. It can get bad mentally, you fucked up, you beating on people, you're blacking out in my case or shit like that, or you just like not remembering completely the night before. You got the physical, it fuck you up physically, like I said, your kidneys fucked up, and you know, you got what's got cirrhosis of the liver, that shit hit you. Fuck with your piss. You think I'm looking up shit like this. I'm learning to think you think your piss burning because it's hot. Nah, you got too much damn alcohol in your system. Your shit ain't processing it right. Then you fuck yourself up financially. Now you in a hole when you get to the point when you got to start asking your people. I sell this. When you get to a point, you got to start asking people like financially, like, to help me out, like to help your addiction or your substance or whatever you do. Yeah, that's when it's too bad. If you can't fight, if you can't support that shit yourself, it's over with. Like you down bad now. Like you asking your guys, like, can I get like $5-10 to get this drink or this pint, or hey bro, shit, cause what? Niggas ain't selling dime bags no more weed. Them shit's Dubs, KDs, and up. So you ain't finna be it's crazy to ask your homie, hey bro, let me get this, let me hold 15 for a KD. They gon', man, fuck off, get out of here. All right, and it sound even crazier when you asking almost every day, every other day, let me get $4-5 for a bill. And it turn like, all right, cool, here you go, bro. All right, cause you be fucked up sometimes. Motherfuckers do look out for your bros, but if it's an everyday thing, and you can't afford it, and you know he got a job, like, or he got some income coming in, like, what you doing with your bread, bro? Like, so that's when I say, when it start fucking up with you financially like that, that's a whole nother level, because a lot of people can't even come back for that. Like I say, you 18, 19, you old enough to buy the liquor, but you're not old enough to actually get the liquor, because you got a job, you can get some money, you doing what you're doing. Like, so you hustling. Let me not say everybody getting a job, my bad, trappers. Everybody ain't got a 9 to 5, I'm sorry. Some people do. Some people are actually, you know what I'm saying, getting how they live out here in the streets. Scamming was crazy in 2020, but
for real?
Yeah, shit, the streets was, man, that and looting, but yeah, if you get to the point where like you gotta like just start asking people for that shit, it's too much. Like, and I'm sure at that point your body feeling that shit, and I'm sure at that point if your body feeling it, it's an addiction. So your mind feeling it, so you kind of feeling like a need for it. So you at level 3, DEFCON red, you gotta stop. So that's just the level you get to, I feel like.
Yeah, I guess kind of you making that choice, boom, cold turkey, right? And then looking at your financial habits, how was what you spend your money on changed from historically versus like, I guess recently, within the past couple months, or now that you're having this realization?
A lot. Shit, was able to get a lot more Christmas gifts from our shorty this year versus the last few years. Bills paid on time. Shit, I hate being that black person stereotype, just late bill payments and shit. That's just honestly unprofessional. But shit, and just being able to afford more of my shit. Like, not saying like I was falling into that financial fuck up of alcohol, but just like, I mean, I ain't the richest motherfucker, but shit, if you going out buying fifths a night, which is like between $25 and $30, I mean, like I say, that's gonna hit you after like day 4. That's $120. Now, unless you getting it like that, yeah, you gonna might, so that when that weekend come, you might be like, damn. Like I said, I'm doing my in-house studio. Interface costs money. Oh, I just dropped $120 on some liquor, but this interface was $110. Like, making the better choice, And I'm saying like better shit with that. Like, just like I said when I was saying, like, we becoming adults, not telling my cousin that shit. Just like taking care of most shit around the crib and shit I need to be taken care of. So, and just stepping up with like just shit with the family, like with my auntie's funeral and shit like that, with just things that my OG may need. Like we're between her, my OG, and my cousin, we take care of my grandma. So that's like halted. And my OG a little older too, so like that kind of really halted life for me as well. Like I moved back in with him, like to kind of help out with that load and shit, because my OG retired. She was a retired teacher and had been dealing with kids for almost 20 years. You don't want to have to get off of that and then have to get off and start taking care of your mother. So it's a righteous burden, I would say. People like it's honorable. People like that's cool, but when you retire, you want to retire. You don't want to have to get right back to work. So
she put in the work. You feel me? She deserved to have a little respite.
And dealing with them CPS kids, definitely. So,
man, that's not no cake. That shit is them inner city kids, bro. Cause I used to teach.
Oh yeah, you used to?
Yeah, they eat you up.
Yeah.
You feel me? They like sharks. They can smell the blood in the water. They can smell the weakness, bro. They'll get on your ass, bro. Like,
definitely.
You gotta really code switch when you with them kids. You gotta really but you gotta do it in a way like also too where like they respect you too. Cause you can't just be you feel me, like stiff face. So you can't pull that, but at the same time, like some of them they so used to that.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not really teaching them nothing different. So you still gotta have that gentle like, or at least like the ones willing. Boom, I'm willing to teach you something.
Yeah.
You feel me? So no, I got respect to your OG for 20 years. It couldn't be me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. Like, was Pops around?
You know, I mean, I don't want to diss him. I'm old enough not to stop dissing dude. As it is what it is. I'm out that age in my life. I mean, I'm at the age just like I'm old enough. I just don't fuck with dude. But I know who he is. I know what he look like. Like it ain't that type of relationship. Like I just got to a space where I was like, I have the social choice to not mess with him if I don't want to. I'm not a child. I'm not forced to fuck with my father if I don't want to. Like, dude got his life. He made his choice, and I'm just. I mean, I know enough about him just to be like, you know what, I'm good. Cool dude, like the people that like his friends that I met when I was like when he used to give me when I was a kid, I remember them saying like he was a cool guy and shit like that. But like the last time he got me for like a weekend, I was like 12, so it was like, and not to say it was like sad, it was just shit. One day he just stopped coming to get me on the weekend, and I was just like, shit, by that time I was finna get ready to go to high school in like 2 years. I was like, fuck it, I got my homies, I'm cool. Shit, I met some pretty cool older male role models. I got a neighbor that stay across the street, real cool dude. He got 2 sons, but man, him like connect on a different level. Like I look at him as like a good male role model. One of my older homies, which is crazy, that put me on drinking. He a great ass father too. Like, so I see him do like great things. And even before he had his kids, he was like a great like male role model as well. Like gave me some goals to work towards and like shit to do. Cause he's in the footwork circle heavy as hell. So I was like footworking for a while. And with that shit, that's like really teach you discipline. Like shit, you got to be on time for that shit. Cause folks was locking them doors if you weren't on time, or you got to pay extra due cause you was late. And then shit, you want to be on point with that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, fucking up with a routine or a battle or something like that. And then I took that shit right to the rink. Well, a lot of that shit's how it made it fun. But yeah, he was a great role model. With that, kept me on my toes. And then like some of the guys, not even some of the guys, really only one guy that my mama dealt with. He still come around. He cool as hell. I was talking to him. He's a great role model as well. So it wasn't like I was really missing nothing. Like I ain't the perfect individual, but you know, having those males in my life really made a difference for me to where I could tell what would have been me if I didn't meet them. So that's just about it with that as far as that. Yeah, that's the answer to Pop's question. Like, I mean, honestly, I got to get better with this shit. You know, I don't even know what dude to laugh to. I probably got to call him. My shorty been pressuring me to call him. So I got to honestly get better with that. I got to
meet his granddad.
Yeah, he met him one time. But like, it was like real short. We went to the flea market, which is dude like favorite shit. I remember that dude got me some fake Jordans. That's some shit I'll never forget.
Who got you some fake Jordans?
A Pop. He got me. I knew that was fake. First of all, I could say I get older, I'm realizing this shit was bogus. The motherfucker had you know the term haggling. Yeah, he was the booth haggling dude for some Jordans. The shit was like 45. He talked dude down to 20. I'm wearing them at school, man. In fact, you know what? I did see him one more time. I went 1 or 2 times in high school because he tried to show it to my prom. But like I never went to his house in high school. But he dropped the shoes off. I'm like, all right, cool. Because he like, all right, when we leave from the flea market, he's like, I just want to take them to the house, make sure they're cool. I'm like, all right, drop me off my OG crib. He dropped them back off like 2 days later. When I'm to school, I went to Simeon, so you know, at that point, that was a fashion school, like
hell
a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I go there, we go to the back. There's a gym, like little court back there. We go back there to go hoop. The bottom part, the sole right here, ripped up the minute I went up for a layup, and I just came back down. Now I'm already not even a hooper, so I'm already like I'm double embarrassed. The layup went way up above the rim, and my sole just right there at the half court line. I'm just looking dumb as hell.
Oh no.
I just got my other piece of shoe up and I just got on. I was like, y'all, I'm gonna get up with y'all later. I don't even think they saw what happened because I had some black socks on, so they didn't know. They just saw me like just walking back. I kind of just like scooped it up real quick and just kind of was just like back to the end. I just faked it till I made it back to the end.
You gotta fake it, man.
So I was like,
they'll never let you see the end of the day.
Man, so yeah, I was on his ass about that shit for a while. I was like, dog, I called his phone like, you bought me some fake shoes? Like,
come on, man.
He's like, I'm not finna pay. And then he was already a cheap ass anyway. He was like, I'm not finna pay no $200 for no Jordans, which I mean, valid, but ain't my money. But still, bro, like if you gonna buy me some shoes, buy me. If you don't buy me. If you gonna buy me some $20 shoes, let it be some $20 shoes. Like
Payless.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't give me no $20 Jordans. Like they call them the Mexican mice. Come on, man. I don't even remember. I don't even remember the Jordan sound. I can't even look. Like, you don't even remember that shit was real for real. It was just some funny shit. Now I laugh at that shit. Like, that was funny as hell. Dude really gotta finesse me with some fake Jordans. But
yeah,
lesson learned. I ain't doing that shit with my shorty.
Yeah, I guess like so you got a son, right?
Yeah.
I guess kind of like seeing how relationship with your dad. What are adjustments? Because there are definitely things that I'm hearing like you don't want to carry that over to your son, right? So I guess what adjustments are you making to give your son, I guess, what you never had?
Just like more quality time. Like most of the time, what I do remember, and my OG was confirming it. Like, dude to get me like on Saturday afternoon or Saturday morning, like 8, 9 a.m. and drop me right back off like afternoon 1, 2 in the afternoon. Like it wasn't really like I'm over his house long.
The same day?
Yeah.
Damn.
So like I wasn't even really with him long. With me, I prioritize that shit. Like I'll make sure I'm off on weekends, or if when I get them, even if I'm not the best, but even if it's like 10, 11 o'clock midnight and I'm picking him up from his OG crib, I'm still getting him. We get to the crib, he more than likely ate, lay him down, then we up Saturday morning doing something. We kicking it all the way until shit, it's Sunday, 8, 9 o'clock, so I'll take him back home. He got school tomorrow. Shit, even if I could, like I tell him, like, he ain't do it this weekend, but I tell him, like, if you want to, pack your uniform in your bag. I'll take you to school Monday morning. Like, it's not if you want to do that, he just always forget. And me personally, I won't have the time to make it to his OG house and then back to the school if he got to stop and do all that stuff. So I'll just tell him, bring your uniform next time, man. But stuff like that, I make sure I build memories with him. Like, every time we go outside and do something fun or something memorable. We went to a Hollywood theme park recently. We went to the Illusion Museum down the street. We go go-kart race. We go. I'm gonna try to if it's not too cold. We did last year, but if not too cold, get a nice another snowy day. I'm gonna take them sledding again down in Dan Ryan Woods. Yeah. Just stuff like that. Like just making buildable memories with them. Like something me and my OG used to do when I was a shorty. She used to play the game with me, cause I was on her side. On my father's side, I got like a brother and sister. On her, I'm an only child. So like I'd be some nights I'd be bored. Shit, actually she played the game. She played the game with me. So I do that with him. We when I get to the crib tonight, he want to play that game before I take him to the crib. I got this nice little co-op game I just downloaded.
Hell yeah.
Man, I'll be fucking with that. So just stuff like that. Like just spending the time with him. Not, he know how to cook. His OG didn't show him how to make a few things, but I want to kind of show him how to make some other stuff too. Like he be trying to make me breakfast. I'd be like, you like the way I make my breakfast like this? Let me show you how to do it. Like I say, he getting into drawing, so I've been teaching him like not to have such a heavy hand when you drawing. Like it's not right, and it's not like you trying to make it look legible. Like you want a nice light strokes, like just make your, you know what I'm saying? Because if you want to erase, you don't want to have to erase nothing thick. So I'm like over him holding his hand, making sure showing him how soft his hand had to be and stuff like that. So that's I guess the difference is like that. So,
it feel good, don't it?
Hey, it feel good as hell. I ain't gonna lie, it feels very accomplishing. Like I see traits in myself and him now. It's just like I know this is gonna be long lasting. Like I'm bald and shit under the scalp. Like, but he say he want to get bald. I'm like, bro, you 8 years old. Don't even race to that shit right now.
Take your time,
bro. I encourage him to. His mother don't want him to get locks, but I encourage him to get locks, bro. Like get it. Enjoy having some long hair. Like that shit for me was short lived. I had braids for like 3 years, and then just cut my hair off. Probably the worst mistake I ever made. So, I wish I would have tried the lock thing. I didn't. The most I ever did was like twisties. I did the bow wall braids and I had the individuals. That's about it.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. It's definitely rewarding. I get a very good satisfaction of it. I know he does. I made him a lunch for tomorrow, so he got a nice little lunch. I made him a little sub sandwich, like little small stuff like that. We make sure like if we not reading a book before you go to sleep at night, we watch a movie. I think we sat there, we watched one of them new Jamie Foxx movies out there. We checked that out.
Oh, is that the one where he's like something?
You know, like a vampire hunter or something like that.
Oh, I don't think I seen that one.
He liked the other one too when he was like playing like some superhero guy or something like that. What was?
Oh, the Spider-Man one?
Nah, Power.
Okay.
Yeah, he liked that movie. That's his favorite. But I had to get him off that one. But yeah, we just watched. I think it's called Day Shift, the movie we saw. But we saw that. But other than that, I try to get a movie in with him like every night. Like I said, if I can get off early enough on Friday, get a movie, get some dinner. I try to recreate this ritual me and my OG used to do. Like I get out of school, she get off work, we'll get a pizza from Italian Fiesta and get some ribs, and then we'll get to the crib. Either she'll, you know what I'm saying, we'll watch a movie, or we go out separate ways. I go play my little game, or whatever. But I try to do the same thing with him. Get our little favorite foods, movie night, and then we chilling. So that's what I try to do with him, man. That's been making a big difference for both of us, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like that's the goal of life, is like we're here for a blink of time, and then it's like we bring other people for another blink. But I feel like the gaps in our blink give our kids the opportunity to color that in and fill that up.
Yeah,
you feel me?
real.
Like, I didn't have those memories. Boom. I can provide it. Here you go.
Yeah.
And there's no guarantees. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, all you can do is do your best and hope they become a successful and the best adults they can be. Yeah. But it's like, you kind of leave no stone unturned. You feel me? Like, you leave like, I did my best job as a parent.
Honestly, like, I was this one ex I was with one time. Sorry, talk a little bit more clear. I'm sorry. This one ex I was with one time, she taught me a little bit more about mindfulness, and just like when I was carrying a lot of resentment from my father, and just not so much from my OG, just like a lot of unanswered questions. She just thought like same thing you just said. Like, they trying their best. Like, we live this experience called life every day. Nobody come in this bitch with the answers. Mm-hmm. So like, yeah, okay, all right, some answers I might have wanted at 15, she might not have had at 40 or 50, because she's still living through this shit. Because I'm like, I'm 32. I wish I had certain answers for my son that he asked me, but I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to figure this life shit out too, like, day by day. So when I was like 28, 29, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get off dude ass, like, just let it go. Shit ain't that deep. Like, life is that deep, but that ain't that deep. So life is and ain't that deep. It's like a hit or miss. But I'm like, I'm just gonna let dude. He old as hell anyway. I ain't finna keep stressing dude out with this teen angst ass shit. And I'm almost 30. Fuck that shit. Like, let dude live his life. He showed me, like, I know there's some love for me with him, but if he's shown me that, if he can do all this life without me, let me just give him the same courtesy. And just, like, honestly, that's been a relief off my man. Like, I've been able to, like, just clear a whole block of my man out, just like, not just every night, like, why my daddy don't fuck with me type shit. I'm like, man, hell no. What the fuck? I gotta be strong for this little boy. Like, fuck, I like doing some shit like that, like simping out like that. Nah, like, no, I mean, not to say I like crying is weak for men. Like, I cry. He's seen me cry before, but like, yeah, I just can't be like brooding and shit like that when I got a child I gotta raise. Like I said, I got these two older women I gotta be strong for. I can't be down there in my feelings like shit broke down at my auntie funeral, and I'm just sitting there having to, you know what I'm saying, lift people up, make sure, you know what I'm saying, calling in, checking in with people, make sure they okay. You know what I'm saying? Just giving them one of my cousins, he come over, like, give him a space outside his people crib when he want to come over there and just like get a fresh air. So I just feel like that. I can't be doing that if I'm holding some past shit, some past weight. So I let that shit go.
Yeah.
There's even shit with like homies and like old homies, motherfuckers I don't kick it with no more. Or just like old relationships. Like, a lot of men be like I don't know if men talk about this, but I talk to my homies about this. I be telling them like trauma with ex relationships and shit like that. Like, how if you really don't solve that shit, how you really won't be ready for the next woman, and then you sitting there bringing that shit into her. And you know what I'm saying, energy's past, you gonna nut in this girl, now she sitting around wondering why she stressed the fuck out, cause you done put some stressful nut in her ass.
You believe that?
Yeah, hell yeah, I believe in that shit. That energy shit, motherfucker, like, and I was like, I don't know how many motherfuckers gonna believe this, but shit, everybody say they've had their own like supernatural experience with shit. I was like, I don't as much, but one day I just like some shit was aligning. I was at my apartment one time. Got high as fuck, like high as fuck. I smoked like 2 woods. Somebody did it, but then I had lit some sage up in my room. Had me like a little bowl, left the sage burning right there. I get in my little position. I get to meditate and have it for like 30 minutes to an hour. And I like time traveled. It was like mentally, like it's just like my subconscious. Like it wasn't like, you know, they say it's two versions of time travel. Like your body gonna go through some portal, and then you physically there, but then you got the other version where like your conscious or travel back to a younger version of yourself. And I did. It took me to like one of the most traumatic moments of my life that kind of scarred me as a child to an adult. And I was like reliving that shit, seeing it as an adult, and I'm just like, got me through it because I just went to therapy like a week or two before that. And it was like some years. I was like 28, 29. I was like, I went to therapy like the week before that. And that lady was giving me some relief, a lot of relief. Like I was carrying weight, that was some shit that, you know what I'm saying, it was my fault. Now gave me, you know what I'm saying, reassurance that this was something shit that happened to me. And then like I said, 2 weeks after that, meditate, time travel, sync that shit. And I was just like, accepted the situation for what it was, let it go, called the motherfuckers up that you know what I'm saying, that was involved with it, forgave them, moved on about my day.
Yeah. If you don't mind being vulnerable, you want to tell the audience that experience?
Not to get too deep, it was essay. Motherfucker got assaulted. So,
sorry about that, man. That's messed up.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was as young as happened to me too. It was 8, so I'd be like heavy on that shit with my shorty too. I tell him like anything like that happened to you, dog. Like you come, I ain't talked about this shit to my OG till I was damn near 30. And I ain't mentioned that shit to my pops, so I was damn near 30. And I feel bad that I didn't, because they could have like led to some more earlier healing in my life, but. You know, you never know. We don't know. Those are pages that never got turned. But I came out about it. I talked to him. You know what I'm saying? OG was accepting about it. Pops wasn't so much. And I can understand. You don't want to hear about nothing like that happening to your son, especially when it was on his watch type shit. So you don't never want to hear that shit. So I just I'm kind of big on that. But with that meditation shit, I'm not so, like, I don't do it so much like after that, because that kind of was like, it wasn't scary, it was kind of like more like trippy, because when I came back into it, I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, fuck, this shit do get that deep. And I was like, you know, I was working out heavy around that time too, lost a gang of weight, so that was like something big on my mental health. So talked to my girl about it at the time I was dating, because I'm not well no more, different girl. But she gave me some clear on it. She was like, yeah, well, if that's something that happened, that was probably some real shit. That wasn't no accident. Like, you was meant to go see that one moment in your life. And it was like I say, I've had blackout situations where my ass done passed the fuck out, waking up the next morning, and that shit ain't happened. But literally, in the most, like I said, I smoked the wood or something, like, but then, like, even the most soberest moment still, like, cause 30 minutes in smoking weed, you gonna kind of sober up. But like, I was still like, but I had that body, had like shit was lining up with me, and I was just like, poof. You know what I'm saying? I just was there. My eyes was closed, and, you know, since I draw, I'm already kind of like a visually creative person. I could paint pictures in my head, so that kind of helped out too. It just, shit came out vividly. Like, I was right there, and I'm just like, damn. And then people go through their own hells in life. Like the dude who did it to me, he going through his own shit. So it's like, I don't have to keep spiting him with just my shit. Life doing it to him right now. So, I mean, hope the best for him. Hope he doing good in life. Hope, you know, whatever's happened with him happened with him.
How do you get to that place, man, where you can forgive, or like, that's different.
Like I said, I can't be having that shit like hovering over myself and my shorty. Like, if at some point I probably will sit down and talk to him about that, but that's gonna be years down the road when he old enough to understand what that is. But it's just
your shorty.
Yeah, like. Because the more and more I talk about it, the more I do get vulnerable. Probably not like on these cameras, nothing like that. But I've talked to people about, like, say, my mom or my daddy. But when you get to a space where you talk to like a long time, a day one friend, another male about that shit, then you kind of like, it gets you a little bit more comfort, because you had that shit so long, because you be like, damn, motherfucker gonna think some shit. Like, motherfucker ain't gonna, they like you just said, I'm sorry that happened. So
man,
that's you know what I'm saying. I was like, damn. So that's when the forgiveness started. I ain't forgive do until I had them conversations with people, and I just like, you know what? And I'm hearing about like my homie situation. He had to go through, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when he served that time, he had to go through a way harder trial of just like forgiving himself. And I saw him go through that, and I was like, he still got people that be blaming him for that shit. So I'm like, he could walk that shit. I'm like, like I said, a good role model. And I'm like, you know what? First step was forgiving myself, because I was blaming myself, thinking there was something wrong with me. I had to forgive myself. That was the first step, actually, I guess, to answer your question. Forgive myself. It was something that happened to me, not something that I was looking for or something like that. It wasn't like, I got out that woe is me mentality. Yeah.
Why'd you blame yourself for it? That's somebody else did it to you.
I guess I blame myself because I was scared to tell my pops about that shit. Like, this shit could have got rectified. This dude, like this 25 years down the road, and I'm just telling you about this shit now. Like, first thing came out of his mouth is, "Why didn't you tell me sooner?" I'm like, "I'm 8, bro. Like, I was 8 at that time. Like, how do I come tell you about this situation? Dude in the next room eating pancakes and shit, and we loading up in the car from the bell back to the rack." And I'm supposed to, "Hey, Pop, I don't even know how to explain that shit." Like, so I'm like, that's why it didn't happen. And then when I got to like shit, by the time I could explain that shit, cause shit, I'm in high school now and I'm fucking. I'm like, I'm 15, 16. At this point, I'm in the streets. I'm hanging out. I'm getting pussy. I ain't finna talk to dude about that shit. Now at that point, it was more of a suppressant. I ain't even finna worry about that shit no more. And then when I got to like when it started like affecting my relationship with women, that's when I was kind of like, you know what, let me. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I was with the time, I was like, let me kind of, because I was more of at a problem-solving state in my life. Right? I was like, let me try to figure out why is this affecting me. And then went to therapy, and then that's when she gave me like, you know, that's happening to you.
How does it affect your relationship with women, I guess? How to manifest?
Over-sexualizing. It's like, you would think you're supposed to be with a woman for this, and it's not. You actually with a whole nother human being. Like, you making a relationship with somebody. It ain't just fucking. Like, you might be with another woman that's just a sex. Sex might be her bee's knees as she get off, but it's like, it's still more to people than just sex. And you will have times, like, even if, like, men, they might not peep it, but I grew up in a household with a lot of women, so they spill the beans. They be like, oh yeah, we be checking y'all niggas out too. We be woo woo. I had some female friends in high school. So it's like when it gets to a point where like you like 25, 30 and shit like that, and you start still seeing like girls over sexualizing men or just doing this, like, and then, but you know the niggas definitely go over sexualize it. Twitter crazy. You got all the OnlyFans is basically a cash grab for thirsty niggas. So it's like, when you just see that shit every day, that's it's like, man, women are more than this. And the woman I was dating with at the time, she was Muslim, so she was kind of heavier, and she was at a space in her life, and she was trying to be more on just like not getting sexualized. Like she was a very thick woman, like so she was kind of tired of just, and she wore like over baggy clothes because she like I said, she was Muslim, so you know,
the hijab or like the,
you know what I'm saying, she didn't wear that so much, but she wore like jogging pants a lot. She wore like big baggy clothes not to over accentuate her shape because she's like, I don't want to get looked at like that. And I was like, and then she was older than me too, so she really wasn't on that. She was like damn near 15 years older than me, so like she was really on some grown shit. So I'm like, yeah. And then it got to a spot where I feel like she was torturing me, but kind of now like I feel like she was kind of training me a little bit. She kind of was like, we weren't fucking for a while, and that forced me to just like to get into some other shit. Like I started working out a lot more. I'm getting more into my gym shit. Like, oh man, I ain't finna show you. Like I was competitive with competing with her too. I'm like, man, I ain't finna show you I'm weak. I'm finna just get into my own shit. Wow. And then one day she just came up to me, smiled. I was like, I'm proud of you. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like I was in my head like, but I mean, we kind of broke up soon after that anyway, because I kind of was tripping on some other man ego shit. But yeah, that's but. Like a year or so after we broke up, I reached out to her and just like kind of like thanked her for like the lesson and growth she gave me, because I was like, you know what? Yeah, I could sit here and be like, there was some shit she did, but there was some shit I did. But then, like I said, learning just how women are. They're not items. You got niggas out there look at women like I said, sexual, you know what I'm saying, trophies to go just take home and just do whatever. But nah, man, what's going on now today? Like, what do y'all do? Like, y'all watch movies, y'all just fucking all the time. Y'all go out have dinner, y'all just fucking all the time. Like, what do y'all do? Like, what's your hobbies? That's why most of the time when I get with a woman, like, I ask them, like, what's your hobbies? A lot of women, you find out a lot of women don't got hobbies. A lot of people don't got hobbies. Like, and a hobby can be like, if you want, okay, all right, you want to be this big famous rapper, you 40, you can still make music. Like, you can still, like I said, I draw, I pick the pencil back up, I'm back drawing. A hobby could be going to the gym. A hobby could be you could prioritize your health, eating, shit like that. Arts and crafts. People game, shit like that. The game, the little co-op game I got going on with my shorty, I tell her about it. She's like, oh, I want to play that shit too. Cool. That's another activity on the list that we ain't fucking. Not saying I ain't trying to fuck, but just like, I'm not a horny ass nigga no more. Like, just get that shit over with. I got that shit over in my 20s. Like, now it's like I'm on the space now. I just like,
I don't even gotta fuck.
Yeah, like, let's just chill, let's cuddle, you know what I'm saying? Let's, you know, so I can say, let's watch this scary movie real quick, or shit, let's, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, she like to make music sometimes, but I record, you just get going, like, well, she wanna get me back into the gym, so she wanna lose some weight, so I was like, all right, come January, I told her we finna get that bus and just find us stuff to just more enjoy ourselves, cause one day you gonna be able to not fuck no more. You're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, 70 years old, and the best thing you're gonna be able to have with somebody is y'all was fucking. It's crazy. Oh.
Yeah, man. So many pointers to go on, but just respectful. I know you gotta catch your.
Yeah.
For sure.
Appreciate
Hope you got time, but yeah, man. It's been amazing, for sure. I appreciate you being vulnerable, and a lot of people are going through what you've been through or have been through what you've been through.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. That's definitely why I'm trying to get a little bit more comfortable in speaking out with it. Like my homie told me about something with his son and the situation at school. I felt good that he felt comfortable about talking to me about it, and I had to control my anger a little bit because I'm thinking in my head like, now actually, you know what's crazy? We playing back with some shit with my pops, and I can understand why my pops probably, you know what I'm saying, got a little weird about it at that time, because I can just see how mad he got about that shit with his son. So I'm like, yeah, you know, but still, yeah. Hopefully I get to a space where I'm like more vulnerable and can talk openly about what happened, but it is what it is.
Yeah. No, like, man, you got to get there. You feel me? We got to respect the process.
Yeah.
So, already what you've shared, you feel me, helps a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are at your level of like vulnerability too, so they feel the difficulty with sharing it, and that's the element that you've portrayed today. So, I respect that, and
Appreciate you, my dog.
Infinite love, man, for sure. Before we wrap up, how can we reach you on socials, and what final words you got?
My social media, most of it, even Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I don't really be on Facebook. We're trying to get off Facebook. That shit a whole trap.
For sure.
But Instagram, Tae.Dot 369. That's the same thing with my Twitter. Thread, I'm trying to get on that some more. And the same thing for my YouTube. I'm trying to drop some music, so be on the lookout for that, y'all. My final thoughts is way more dope of being yourself. Life is way more colorful when you in your own body. You know what I'm saying? That's for anybody. Like I say, I had a little small message for the trappers earlier, even for the bad bitches. Anybody, like I said, that watch anime, that do any trope that they feel like that's not cool or whatever for a black person not do or be in or however it is, do you, be yourself. Like I say, it's always gonna be better when you turn yourself up. So, my final message.
Ashe. As always, stay hydrated. Stay breathing in that good ass oxygen. And most importantly, stay basic.